So we're just outside Missoula on the North Fork of the Blackfoot River today, and we're out here with Montana Trout Outfitters. Super psyched to be out here with Tony. It's a dry fly program, but if we can catch fish this weekend, then anybody can catch fish any weekend, because it's the holiday, 4th of July weekend, really hot outside, could be tough fishing. What do you expect?
I expect we're going to see a lot of people later in the day. It is hot, it's bright and sunny. We still got a lot of stoneflies around, so I'm hoping there'll be some fish looking for that. But we've put in up here on the North Fork to try and get away from some of those folks. So we'll take our time here and we'll be on the main Blackfoot in the afternoon and see if fish are looking for those last few salmon flies. So today on the North Fork, Hilary, it's just a short stretch before we get into the Blackfoot, but it's been fishing really well. So we're gonna go as slow as possible when we can. And normally when we're fishing in the boat, we wanna be forward, you know, get as long a drift as possible. But today I want you to try to sense when that boat's moving really slow, and we're gonna make casts kind of more of a little reach cast right out the side so that we can cover some of those spots 2 and 3 times, especially if the boat's just sitting there. And then when we're moving again, back forward. But not long drifts. We don't want to be dumping a bunch of slack in, because I may ask you to hit something again real quick and then you won't be able to. Yeah, you won't have enough time to get in there. So that's what we'll try and do here this morning.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you.
Right in there.
Okay.
Okay, let's take him a foot to the left of that, right on that inside edge. Big man. Good, good, right there. Yep, there we go, good fish.
Yay!
Well done.
Right where you're supposed to be. Phew!
Nice work.
That was a pretty good sized head.
Yeah, it was.
Up there.
There's some nice fish up here this time of year.
All right, awesome. Good to get this stink off, and first rainbow here on the North Fork of the Blackfoot. Actually, it's my first time fishing here.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's awesome to get into this fish right out of the gates.
Well, let's go do it again.
For sure. All right. See you later, buddy.
There's still plenty of salmon flies around, but with all the boats out this weekend, everyone's going to be throwing a giant orange fly. So the fish have seemed keyed on goldens, and Trina's True Foam Golden has been working well up here. They just like something a little smaller. This one's a size 10, and we'll see how it does for us today. Yes, good job waiting on that fish. Boy, you can see him forever.
All the way from the bottom.
Forever.
Nice.
I'm gonna try to stop here, Hilary, see if we can get this guy. Yeah, and we can save the rest of that water. Nice, slow cutthroaty.
Right?
Beautiful.
That was beautiful. Gosh.
Good work.
Cool. Thank you. Good work yourself. Picked up a nice slow weed on this cut bow here.
Yeah, that's good right there. There we go, good job. Got a few rocks to dodge.
Okay.
Little brown trout.
Nice. Cool, little brown trout came up for the golden. Just a little guy. It's pretty psyched to be out here, just like us. Go back out there and get big, little man.
The North Fork drains out of the Bob Marshall Wilderness, and it runs. There's a trailhead up there. You can hike up into it where it's a really small stream. It flows for, I don't know, it's probably roughly 30, 40 miles down to the main stem of the Blackfoot. And it's actually a pretty short float season on the North Fork. Eventually when the water drops, we'll have to drive a dirt road and put in right at the junction of the North Fork and the main Blackfoot to be able to float that river. One more, get tight. Yep, perfect, perfect. Run that drift again. Oh, you got a fish on, good job. Nice fish, nice big cutthroat.
Wow. That was interesting, right?
That fly floated right under the undercut.
Right. Well, I saw it go down, but I thought it was just got sucked. So I set, but it wasn't like a convincing. Yeah. Beautiful.
One of those where the fish found you.
Okay.
Good work.
Good job. Beautiful fish. Gosh, I love catching these cutties.
Nice,
This is a big old buck, eh?
nice big dry fly fish.
Beautiful. Get him back in there. She's ready to go too. So Tony, when these fish hit, is it gonna be like quick set? Is it gonna be kind of one of the God Save the Queen set? How quick do they eat?
Well, the simple answer on that one is you have to watch the fish eat the fly. And some of them are gonna be slow and some of them are gonna blast it. And some of them, like that last one, are even just gonna bump it and they're not even gonna get it in their mouth. So it can be tough and it's hard in a split second, but just really try to watch the fly, watch it go in the fish's mouth.
Sure.
Heaven's bed said to be a pearl upon the string, resting on your shoulder eternally. Fortune fades.
Yes, good job, good job.
Good spot. Sitting in front of the rock. A little bit exposed. Nice spot. Very fun. Well, that's fun.
That is fun.
All right, awesome. Another great cutty out here on the North Fork of the Blackfoot. This one was awesome because it was just at the top of a rock and kind of drifted it right over on top of that rock and then came right out where it's supposed to be.
Very well done.
Thank you.
Sitting in the cushion up top.
Yeah. It's a good looking fish. It looks like it's been, has some bite marks from another fish.
Maybe Mr. Bull Trout
I
paid
think
him a
Mr.
visit.
Bully might have paid him a visit.
Yeah.
Those bullies, always bullying the cutties.
No time for winding down, where I wind up with on my mind. Surely there's more silver sides to see. No time to count the miles, counting them up just brings me down.
Whew! Sweet. But that was actually a fast hit. We want to keep this guy out of the
Yeah.
trees, I imagine. Nice. Isn't that fun?
He was sitting tight.
Right? You knew that too. Even if he says, let it drift, even if it snags a tree. And sure enough, there's that fish.
Get lucky
right.
once in a while.
Yeah, I suppose. Sun shines on a fish's butt every once in a while. Here we go.
Good work.
Nice work. Oh, this is a beautiful cutthroat. This one actually, probably same size as the last one, but quite a bit girthier.
Yeah, that's a nice fat fish. That's a little better than average for the North Fork.
Fortune fades, you're reaching for the light, brighter days, falling far behind. And when you're home and done so deep,
One more
and it's so dark you can't see, the wind will always bring you home.
Yep, good job. Right off the rock wall.
Perfect. Yeah, that was awesome. Right off that rock. We're waiting.
You just knew someone had to be there, somewhere along that rock wall.
We saw a couple little slaps. This was a solid take. And then there was maybe a foot left before that drift is over.
Gave us a nice fight. Good dry flight.
Beautiful.
All right, Hilary, why don't you go ahead and bring that in? We're going to switch over to the streamer rod here that we're at the confluence of the Blackfoot.
So we're just on the North Fork. The Blackfoot is what's kind of muddier running in here.
Yeah, that's
So-
the main stem.
Better streamer water.
A little better streamer water, some good runs here in the beginning, and we'll see if we can find a little bigger specimen. So Hilary, the structure on the main Blackfoot is a little different than where we've been. There's going to be a lot of vertical cuts and trenches, and so what we want to do with our streamer is instead of stripping it across that stuff where it's only in the zone for a little while, we're going to try to keep it in those trenches by just almost swinging it through, but from the boat. So we'll
Downstream mend, strip downstream.
downstream mend, and really not a strip, just more I just want you to try to stay in contact with that fly
Gotcha.
as it's coming through the run, and if we feel anything then we're going to set.
Yeah, for sure. So is it it's kind of dead drifting at the same pace as the boat?
A little bit of dead drifting. We actually want the fly, the downstream wind will help to move that fly because it'll be, in essence, dragging a little bit. And then the currents themselves, with a fly like the sparkle minnow, it's going to bounce around and dance and do all kinds of stuff. So, but that downstream wind helps us to keep tight so we can tell what's going on with the fly. We're going to fish coffee sparkle minnow, which is a great fly on just about every river I fish, but especially good on the Blackfoot. We're just going to put a big prince nymph on the back. And I don't know why it works, but I think maybe they come in to check out the streamer, and some of those cutthroats and stuff will end up picking the smaller meal on the back.
Wind will always bring you home to me. Yeah, when you're holding on so deep, when it's so dark that you can't see. Wind will always bring you home to me.
Yep, there you go.
Nice.
Good job.
Nice. Well, that's really amazing. That's a pretty significant, flinch the other direction. It's a reflex. That's a big old trout, too.
Yeah, that might be a nice one. That's you're a quick learner.
Thanks.
Here we go.
There we go. Nice. It's always fun.
Nice way to start the afternoon.
Nice native Montana bull trout here. Thanks. Gosh, aren't these amazing? This is an amazing fish.
Love them. Just seen more and more of them in the Blackfoot in the past few years.
That's good. It means it's a healthy fishery and
It means the river's healthy, for sure.
awesome.
We love to see them. Good job.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thanks. Yeah, that was fun. Nice. So right up here, this bend where we caught this bull trout, that's kind of the thing that we're going to be looking for coming down the river?
There's going to be, big long runs like this one right here, and a few more miles downstream it's going to change character. We're not going to have all these small rocks. It's going to be one sheet of rock from bank to bank, and there's going to be big trenches and cuts in it. And we may throw some dry flies again in there. There should be some bugs around. So
Okay.
a little back and forth.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. That was neat.
We've seen a lot of salmon flies today, Hilary, but we haven't had a lot of fish eat them.
Right.
And I think most of the fish are looking for golden stones since the salmon fly hatch has been going for a couple weeks.
Right.
Catch a fish or two, but golden is usually a little more consistent. So we're going to give that a shot.
We did well, earlier on golden stone. So it's fun to try salmon flies because you can see them out there. But if they're full, they're full.
It's always fun to fish salmon flies.
Yeah.
Catch a few. But now let's catch more.
Yep.
Fortune fades, you're reaching for the light, brighter days.
Yep. Good job. Good job. Another cutthroat.
Okay.
When it's so dark you can't see, wind will always bring you home to me. Yeah, when you're holding on so deep, when it's so dark.
Yes, nice fish. Boy, he ate it going downstream
Yep,
too.
that was crazy.
Left
Came
rod
out
angle
maybe
on him.
on top of that wood
Yeah,
and came down. Wow. That was a beautiful take.
that was a beautiful take.
All right, this is awesome. I mean, we've been fishing hard today, caught a mess of fish, but this may be a fish of the day just for the take on that big golden and the fight. And here we are at the big beautiful rainbow cuppo.
Yeah, big downstream take. Fast water, the fish fought hard, gave us a couple jumps, and it's a nice way to close out the day here on the Blackfoot.
It really is. Thanks for an awesome time.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Enjoyed having you guys out here.
Thanks. I hope people check out Montana Trout Outfitters because you've been in this business for a long time, and it's you can tell you're a real pro. So thank you.
Had a great time with you, Hilary. Thanks for coming out. Send that guy on his way.
Will always bring you home.
That fish wanted to be on television.
You did good.
That was awesome.
That was good.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
All right, let's have one of those chocolate chip cookies, bro.
That was a good fish.